Okay. Alrighty. So let me rethink what we have here. And yeah. We're going to stream. Let me send out the links to the stream, you know, letting everyone know that I'm streaming. Yesterday, I literally just couldn't stream. I felt like yeah, that was it. Let me just quickly check. Okay, works. All right. Yeah. Wait. What? Don't use first make a circle. Don't first make a circle. What? I'm yawning a lot today, folks. I'm sorry for that. Today I had, like yesterday, I had to postpone the stream. We're going to work on it, on the stuff, I don't know, later. Probably we're going to make... Ah, gee. My head hurts. Okay. So, most likely we are going to make 2 streams from manga making on Sunday. There's going to be one at 2 and one at 7. That's the general idea that we have for today. As for today, I'm not sure. I doubt we are going to do it on. I doubt we're going to make the stream on Saturday because, you know, it is what it is. What the what? Huh? I've lost what I've been talking about. I'm sorry. Yeah, that only proves that I'm not good today. Something Sunday? Oh, we're going to have 2 manga making streams on Sunday, most likely. My PC having much worse problems today. Well, I see. Hi, also hi T, got over here, how are you? How's going? Damn. You checking for exchange? You have multiple times and only turns on for about 1 to 3 minutes. Damn. That's really bad. I wonder what is causing it. Is your PC overheating? Is it like really hot? Like I remember I've had this issue also on my PC. Like older PC. I had a PC once that had similar issues. Oh, what did you do? This would take it apart and assemble it again and it behaves for another half year usually. I see. But you're like cleaning it, right? So I would assume that it has to do something with overheating. Absolutely no idea what was wrong. I see. Is it a BSOD crash or just shut off? It's usually not even overheating. I see. God damn it. With it on with a fan on. Oh yeah, actually, what kind of crash is it? That usually tells a lot. Memory failure, that's the crash. RAM. Your RAM died. You need, most likely. Have you checked with different RAM cards? Like, if you have this error, that means the Windows don't have enough RAM to run. Is it AMD or Intel? Oh? AMD or Intel? Processor? Wait, isn't memory the RAM thing? Um, Yeah, it is. It has paging file and it writes access RAM to disk. Access RAM to disk, I see, I see. No, you see, actually my RAM is on the higher end, so I highly doubt it. I'm just running Google and Twitter. I mean, memory failure crash PC. So PC crashing due to memory failure indicates a hardware issue with the RAM modules or a software problem like too little RAM or a faulty driver. To diagnose and fix this, first back up your data, then use the Windows memory diagnostic tool to test your RAM. If it fails, identify and replace the faulty RAM. Yeah. And it's a Dell PC, so yeah. Hi Hitori, got to be here. How are you opening this guy in? Skipped message. Windows handles if there is not enough RAM. Also, internet diagnostics are 90% wrong. Most likely, but it tells a little bit. Like, you know. It might be something connected. They want to sell you driver app messer spyware. I mean, you can check it differently. like unplug memory, unplug RAM separately, and see which stick is running, because it can might mean that one of your sticks is dead, like literally. Or just free programs that install kernel level drivers. No. Like I would just check if like changing the pins, like changing the sticks in the slots is going to do something. Like maybe like for some reason some PCs are going to work with your RAM only in certain places for some reason. Like for example, my brother had a similar issue also with that error, and he had to plug his and it had to plug his RAMs in 3rd and 4th slot. Otherwise his RAMs were not, well, not 3rd and 4th, 2nd and 4th. There we go. Like empty RAM, and then that's when his PC started working perfectly. For some reason, like I don't know. It might be that if you've been like, for example, changing something in your PC internally, because I assume it used to work. RAM error can mean a lot of things: PCIe, DMA wrong, buffers, etc. Yeah. Like I would check from simple solutions first. Like, you know, checking the trick with RAMs, maybe repinning them, maybe checking if you unplug one of the RAMs, then it's going to start working. Because if you because if you have like a faulty RAM, it can happen even with high-end. So if you are going to have like a faulty RAM stick, it's actually going to also crash everything else. Even one RAM, that's it. That's all you need. That's why I would check it from the get-go. But yeah, like it can mean a lot of those things, and usually those are not really pleasant to deal with. At least they weren't pleasant when I was doing my test. Hi Andromeda, got over here. How are you? Open has gone. I love her hairpin. Let's go. Let's go. Me happy. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. Why hoot hoot? Meow. Hi. Hi Muto, got over here. How are you? Hoping it's going. Hi Andromeda, got over here. How are you? Hoping it's going. I'm not sure if I said it. Bark. Tree? I had when I forget to switch my keyboard and on wrong computer, and every freaking program has to have shortcuts keys, so mess up everything when I accidentally start typing. God damn it. Yeah, I feel you. Didn't know what I did or how to bring back my window. Oh no. Zega. Oh no. So actually, so we are going to draw this character. I'm not sure. We'll see how much strength I'm going to have. The truth is that I was planning on finishing this character fully and calling it a day because I didn't really feel on 100% of my strengths. So this stream would be really darn short because we are almost done. But I'm really not contacting today. But god, tomorrow last day of work. On the week? Yeah. Last day of work on the week. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm ending tomorrow new foundation. Yep, I see. Tomorrow is therapy. Yeah, you have your appointment tomorrow. Better not missing out on it. Okay, sweetie. Also, Zega, did you eat something? Muto, did you eat something too? I won't. And no, eat something. Yeah, I ate early because did not eat yesterday. I see. Today I've had some liver with potatoes. Liver. Hi, got to hear how your prayer is going. I think this is the first nice round, so hope you find the comfy corner here. How are you? I love your shading style. Thank you. Thank you. Hope to see you more often. So yeah, tell me, how was your day today? A lot of different flavor, lactose free. Lactose free of what? Ice creams? Farouk. Cottage cheese. Nice. Different flavors. What flavors you have? My day? I woke up only some time ago. I see. It's actually 7:20 or something like that for me. It's midnight for me. I see. Hope you are having nice midnight. That means you've had your day already. Finished, almost. It's good. It's good. Feel free to chill until you fall asleep here. Also some mixes: mango, strawberry, blueberry, banana, raspberry, ananas, coconut. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, for now I'm stoked because we are almost done with this set of characters. We're almost done with all 20 characters for my artistic universe. And I'm really happy because of that, because after that we'll be able to actually draw them some nice illustrations. What comes after? After those? So we're going to fire up illustration streams, illustration making with those characters. And what we are going to do next? Starting a bar fighting, for example. Yeah, exactly. So basically we're going to have some fun with those making illustrations, but that's not everything. I want to keep the the drawing of OCs, right? But at least for another 20 characters, because this one is high fantasy. There's another thing I want. I want to have a fantasy that is going to take part in more of our times. So yeah, like literally an orc being an office worker and stuff. So that's it. Seen the movie Bright? No? Watch it, okay. It's very similar to Shadowrun, but with no cyberpunk or high magic. I see. Like, I want to have magic in my, you know, in my moralistic world that I'm planning on doing. It is magic, but not like people throwing fireballs left and right. I think I would still want to keep those. I like fireballs. Society of Magic would collapse relatively fast or develop proper defense against it. Like, I think it would be more like, you know, people would refrain from using those spells even though they exist. And only like, for example, oh, it's a bank robbery and they have like, they have like a precasted spell. Can just go through walls and rob bank vaults. That I think would have like a rune protection, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Davis, do you plan to add more detail, or is this the final line art? Since you're coloring now. I think that will be it. Hi, Mark Animation. Good to be here. How are you? Hoping who's going? Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Finish your homework, Muto. I think she did. Yeah, it's been a long time. But yeah, coming to your question, sometimes it's better to keep with the simplicity. You know, at times there's a nice improvement, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, the thing is that you can over design. But Davis, you should be able to see the back of the purple skirt part. As as additional frills on it would display more depth on the drawing, in my opinion. This is just my belief, though. It doesn't have to be. Here's the thing. If I'll add additional, I could add it like over here, like additional part, because let's say like it's a very specific skirt, right? Like you have a cut-in, then it goes like that, and you have a cut, so you don't really see the behind of it like this, because she has literally on the back the same thing as she has here, right? So that is like a long portion, like a coat, and her actual skirt is like this section. And yeah, like you could add it, but I think it would be difficult to really portray it, because like I could do it like that, for example, like sure it's going to give some addition, but look, it's kind of adding a bit more compared with all the stuff here. It kind of brings the eyesight to the point, you know. So on the back she might as well not really have these. But let's see the entire design, and let's, you know, it's better to check. If it's not going to be better, then, you know. Efficient shapes, yeah. Oh, it's that time? Then you should display depth by adding more curves on the sides. The current lines are really sharp. Not really. What if it's a heavy material? And remember that there's still a curve here, right? Like going like that. So it's literally in the proper direction. With character design, you really need to sometimes sacrifice quote-unquote depth, because you never know what is going to really affect the design. I've been doing a lot of things, I've been trying a lot of things, and it kind of hits my eye with couple stuff that I've been already, you know, testing out. And I can tell you that it's very tricky with some stuff to really do. Like, I see what you are talking about. Something looks funny though. Yeah, something looks funny. I'm wondering if maybe it wouldn't be better if I wouldn't... if I wouldn't just do something like that and just hide the thing, but then it's just going to, you know, kind of mangle up, because it kind of seems like I could fit something in with this exact thing, because there are like frills that are... Is it because it's asymmetric? Most likely, yeah. Most likely it's because it's asymmetric, because it is. I can tell you that it's quite a bunch asymmetric. It might look off. Can't really tell where her hips are. That here, right? Like, what? Her hips are like here. There's the shading. So over here, she has her hips. More or less, right? Reread. Can't really tell where her hips point. Oh, okay. So her hips are kind of like that. With the rest of the body, more or less. So yeah, a lot of times, like, no matter how many things you would want to add on the character, I think it's really important to get in to sometimes, you know, tone down some designs. Definitely. It's a thing that there's a thing that's called over designing. If it's sharp, then shouldn't the cloth be thicker? Right now I feel like the shirt is very 2D and flat, and that's how I change. I don't take it as gospel though. Oh, it's zooming the frills again? Yeah. It doesn't have to. I mean, there are a couple things that I still need to add. Like, for example, I need to add the, you know, the cat, because like over here there's the, you know, the dress is kind of like sewn together. Where is the light source? Like this. That's why her face is up, and over here we have the hairs. But yeah, thank you for watching out, by the way. Like, I really, you know, understand what you are going for with it. I'm really glad whenever we can have something like that. On the contrary, it's very important for artists to be able to have it. So what about the frills, T? Because I see you're mentioning some of these. Oh man, seen some Ink Master episodes on YouTube. Those artists go to each other so freaking hard, roasting every little mistake. It's not about roasting a mistake. That's the thing. That's what's toxic about art community. Here's the thing. I'm really happy hearing people telling me things like that because it's really helping on improvement. Like, I've never said that I'm a master. I think I'm pretty far away from it, personally. But, and you know, I really enjoy whenever I can hear some people telling me, for example, what I could possibly do differently, because it's kind of refreshing the mind, you know? Like, that's what it's about. It's not like pointing out a mistake. It's not about like, you know, saying things like that. They don't really tell criticism. They just tell things like, it looks like a fucked up pig. Yeah. Like, that's that. That's what I've always been talking about. This is the toxicism. You don't receive a proper criticism in the art communities. Like, literally. That's why my first thing I've went in for was to ensure that people are not going to do something like that on my stream, not only not on my streams, but also not in my Discord. If anyone ever is going to act like this, make it house shaped. Bruh. Ina is staying here for a while. Hey, let's go! Who's Nina? It's the thing. Oh, you are looking at this differently. They are not like proper thrills like this. They are not bending like that, because it would be a bit different. They are actually just going on a straight line, so they are not going to bend around like the other things. You know? Because if I would do it like that, then we would have like a you know, we would have like a bending here and there. It would like, you know, wrap around here. There would be more shadow here, and then over here now you have what you've shown me. No. It's a very specific shape. It's like a heart here, right? So there's like a cut in here, like a heart. Then what kind of thrills are you going for? Just a straight line. Nothing bent. Because if it would be like what you're pointing out, it would be like this. Over here, it's like just like as if it would be just a normal cloth, like an extension to that cloth, right? It's just an extension to it. So basically, there's just a cut in it, in the specific shape. So there's no like bending, there's no nothing. That's it. It's not, those are not like typical. Right, she's gonna like skunk them. I see. So yeah, that's the That's the idea. I need this to be over here. Kind of like that. Coming from here because there's like a bend, right? Because the... Yeah, I think it's just asymmetry. That's the problem. Looking this code real quick. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's asymmetry, but I really want asymmetry. So, you know, that was kind of planned. But I'm starting to wonder if I didn't overdone it with the asymmetry, because that's also a thing, right? So that's a matter of checking if I didn't went overboard with asymmetry on that. So we are going to add the cutting here too, just like that, and another one here, just like that. Perfect. Yeah, and I've just made like a cut in here. There's going to be a little bit of a darkened area. There should be something like this. Okay. I suppose. Yeah. Yep. And now we are going on with this. So you will have a latex hair period now. Man, I really want to make it into my art style though. Yeah, I think I should change it a little. Hello, hi Tagomachi, Gatavi here, how are you? Hope it's going? Hope you're doing alright. How are you? I think this is the first time around, so hope you find a coffee corner here. How are you? Wasn't your style similar before, like 2 years ago? Not quite. Not quite. And the hairs were looking a bit differently. That's not it. The light of that hair is crazy good. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for letting me know what your vision was. Now I think I have gotten the correct idea. You don't have to use it though. I must stress this out that I'm probably wrong. Um, yes, you are totally right. Totally right. I was just lazy doing it. I should do the way you show me in the message. Totally, like exactly like that. I was just lazy to do that. I've just winged it. I'm trying to find that older style of mine. There we go. Are you guys using some style span? Yes. Yes. That was the previous art style. Also, you can see how bad I was at the backgrounds. I still am. That's why I'm not drawing them. Oh yeah, T, you're right on that one. It'll look way better. Oh, me, you guys means multiple people. I use my mouse to draw. I mean, you know, I think it was also to me. It looked cool, but the face seemed blurry. Yeah, yeah. That character was bigger before. I've drew the character on the entire one. Mouse users are in another level. I'm using my mouse only for pixel art. I was trying to get into digital art with my mouse, but I've quickly went for a tablet. So yeah, the character was like the full length, and I've made her smaller to fit into the thing. But yeah, that's more or less how the hairs were looking in my previous kind of stylization. You can see how much I've changed my style. I think really to make the eyes look better is to add some light red for coloring on the pupils' black outlines too. Yeah, I mean, that's like, you know, that depends how you are going with it. Yeah. I'm going with, well, even in the start you have great shade of coloring on her. Thank you, thank you. So glad to hear it. And to be fair, over time I've kind of went in and just got a bit more stuff going in, you know? Like I've got my graphic tablet, after a while I've got display screen tablet, which is a bit higher level than just normal tablet. And recently I've exchanged my tablet, and to my tablet I've got this pad that I have like a wheel that I can just, you know, close up and like zoom in and zoom out really quickly. Since when did you start drawing in digital? In digital, I've got my first graphic tablet in 2012, 2013? Is a light red. My typing so much. It's okay. It's okay. Hi Hitori! Welcome back, welcome back. Devis artist to amazing. That arm. What arm? Oh, my arm? And you said you're right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I see. I see. But actually, T, that's a style dependent. No joking, it did a full 180, damn. But yeah, that it's probably because it's dark in my room. But yeah, it's a style related. So like everyone is going to do it differently. And that's like, you know, for you it might look okay, for me it might not really fit my style. And some other might be, okay, I like the idea, but maybe I would use a different color. Let's say, you know, that's the thing. Right now we have like a ton of different you know, find reference in your arts. Is that a cigarette? Just a cigarette. I am searching reference photos for my art. Yes, I have a Fantasia. That means I cannot imagine, so I need a lot of reference photos. So also, nice, no share. Nah, smoking bad. Smoking bad. I don't recommend smoking. It's just a waste of money, time. You are getting addicted and you are wasting your time instead of on drawing. You are I mean, you instead of on drawing, spending your time on drawing, you are wasting your time on going out to smoke. It's better to draw. Do you use Pinterest to find references? Yes. But you kind of have to, on Pinterest nowadays, you have to kind of learn how to determine what's, you know, what's a AI generated photo and what's not. Usually AI generated photos have a lot of structural issues, so I don't recommend going for them when it comes to the referencing, you know, poses and stuff, right? Everything is AI. Not really. There are normal artworks on there. Is taken over by AI. No, no. Actually, I've read that AI is currently on the verge of model breaking. Basically, there's so much shit AI slop on the internet. Wait, Davis, bro. Yeah, what's that? Sorry, I was talking about Ariel. Oh, I see. I have, yeah, what's that? The worst is that like 70% of the corn is AI too. Yeah, but that only rises my job school on the 25th. I have my job school on the 25th. Oh, I see. Now drive-throughs have AI. Yeah. And a lot of people are just making gibberish to get like a human version. I was done for. Oh no! And it's midnight right now. I thought I was done for. No! That's so bad! No! I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, AI taking Pinterest. I rarely post on that platform nowadays. I mean, it is taking Pinterest, but people are still like fighting with it. They are still going for, you know, a lot of people are just still going for human things. I think 3 days is enough for fixing my schedule. Yeah, most likely. Also, the bigger problem is that it's bad AI quality because people can't even see all the issues and upload them because they think they're cool. But the people who see them, they have to dig in garbage to find something true. Bloodhound assassins are kicking my... I see. Hi Ryland, good to have you here. How are you? Has been? But yeah, nowadays the thing is that AI is literally destroying itself from the inside out. because people are giving the like posting so much bad AI slop, not checking for issues and stuff, that AI is literally learning on itself, and it's literally making things looking the same more and more, reproducing the same issues. So nothing else is going to work soon. Like, you won't be able to like stop the messed up hands, feet, faces and stuff, because people are not paying much attention to that. They will fire all the programmers and AI will create much worse other than AI, and it will go to yeah, exactly. Exactly. It was cool back in the day, and now it's not special anymore. The thing is, companies making money off generating AI stuff. No, not really. Yo, Davis, what's the time for you right now? It's 2000 8 p.m. CET. It's like when the more it is produced, the less people will get interested in it. Yeah, on Sunday, my favorite artist is gonna stream. It's nice. I'm living in Poland, so if you want, like, you know, exact times also, you can like quickly check it. I can, you know, I can say that I'm living in Poland. I'm kind of making it my personality nowadays. Also, yeah, we're running out of training data, and synthetic data is like inbreeding between AI, which worsens the quality. Yeah, yeah, and it's literally going to make the entire AI, all of those people who are using AI, just lose things to work with. AI is better used not being a search engine or a word processor, not an AR generator. Here's the thing, Ryan. Self-use reference photos. For example, here's like, how to say this? False imagination or artificial imagination. AI still. But you know, it's like, I don't have imagination. I genuinely don't have it. For my entire life, whenever people were like, think, imagine, I thought that they are just, you know, being sarcastic. I had no idea that I'm supposed to see something in my head. Seriously. When I was like about 17, I've read that in 2016 they found out that a lot of people have this issue. And they've named it aphantasia and hypophantasia. So basically, you have the... Whenever you are trying to imagine, for example, people with hypophantasia are going to see simple shapes and colors, dark colors, almost black. I see nothingness. It's black for me. I don't have memory for faces, I don't have visual memory, I don't have nothing. So, yeah, like, on certain parts, it's a tool. But people are like taking the eraser and showing it as an artwork. That's what I'm saying. It's just a tool, like a pencil or an eraser. It can be used for a pipeline. It doesn't have to be. As a matter of fact, I think using it for pipeline is shit still. I don't know why, like, people still go for it, but yeah, that's that. Hey Davis, I want to invite you to watch Kaikil's stream. It starts at 9 p.m. Sunday for you. I'm literally going to stream that time. It's literally my my streaming time. Hey guys, let's not talk about AI that much. It's pretty political, why I do have a negative opinion on it, but it's not the most productive thing to talk about. 9 a.m. my bad. I can try to catch up with. Let's just get to drawing. Yeah. Sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, to be fair, we've already had a lot of talks about AI on my channel previously. But I understand why, for example, people don't want to talk about it. So yeah, like, let's just switch the topic. I've invited another streamer to watch. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to collab with Kakiel. Who knows? I'm searching for people that I can collab with. The issue is that a lot of VTubers that are more or less on my level, kinda. Only if they knew our recent convos. If they knew our recent convos, yeah, yeah. But yeah, the thing is, like, you know, like I'm searching for people that I can stream with, because like, you know, other artists, I have a lot of like, I've had my friends, it will be the greatest stream ever, but now really it's just that the last stream Kakiel's wasn't doing so good, and as in she seemed a bit tired to the stream topic. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you don't need to apologize, really. Like, we've started talking about it, and we've just shifted the conversation to that. I know why, I understand why people might not want to talk about it, but we've just shifted our convo to it, genuinely. So there's nothing to worry about. Or to say sorry about. But yeah, to be fair to, yeah, I understand. I understand, especially when, for example, she's struggling with like people coming in, like maybe they are rude, or she might be a bit down because of the how to say this, because of like the statistics, or maybe she's just tired because she kind of feels trapped with what she draws. It's personal things. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. And she said it. I see. I see. So it's even worse, because like people might, she streams every Sunday at 2 p.m. Jakarta time. 9 a.m. for me, huh? I can try to visit. And yeah, like I've already done some collabs with my VTuber friends. I mean, I'm also collabing. I have no policy not to do any collabs. I see. That's what we do. Yeah, that's what I'm doing with Muto. Also, every now and then, every weekend. To be fair, nowadays we kind of made it our tradition that on weekends we are streaming together with Muto. And yeah, so that's a weird policy, Hitori. Like, collabs are very interesting experiences. You can talk with people, you can stream about it, you know. You stream too? As far as I'm aware, Hitori does stream. Jakarta is so nice. There's too many problems in the past, so I discontinued all collabs. I see. I see. I mean, okay, I kind of know what you might think about. Yeah. I should stream on a separate platform. I'm streaming on 2 platforms, to be fair. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so if someone prefers Twitch, I recommend Jumping Ships. Yeah, Kakel's the guy I've been drawing on the art exhibit on my last two drawings. That's nice. That's nice. You mean on the purple one? Imagine. But yeah, I think Twitch is better than YouTube. I genuinely think that Twitch is better for streaming than YouTube. My solution to things that make me cry. No. Yeah. The Yeah, that's that. That purple one, I'm perma banned from that one. Same with the green one. What other platform do you have? How do you get perma on Kick when literal criminal streams doing bad stuff? Yeah. From Kick? Yeah. Like, literally on Kick you can stream drawing NSFWs. It's not like I've tried, but I've seen people doing that in art. In art when I was trying to get into that platform. Started changing the policies. Nah, Kick is still doing what it was doing. What's going on? Wait, my up? Bro, my wheel is not working. What the heck happened? I sent the newest one right now. The pose is stiff, the coloring is bad because I only had 8 hours. I want you to check it out. Let me check. Empt fail? Yeah, it's like X, something like that. It's mangled up, don't worry. Will stopped working, we had 20 sec zooming free watch time. Accepted T. Oh. I still are leaving the sketching lines. I think it would be also do you better if you like and have a channel at all. For example, you have those like I see you are leaving the sketch lines. Personally, I would that's like literally the only thing I can say. Like everything else is like, you know, it's like it's really good. Here's the thing, I have this thing that when I see that people are going, I left the guidelines there because I was still drawing. Oh, okay, I see. Then I need it for future reference. I see. It's okay. It looks good. It genuinely looks good. Like, here's the thing. It's better not to give handed a mid-session lol. Also, not everybody draws on a single layer. Yeah, I embrace all art. The drawing is like, you know, my wheel is not working. Like, genuinely, my wheel is not working. Like my... What? Bro. It's missing the right raffle on this sleeve. You ever used it? No, it's like nothing works. The entire keypad is not working. It's not even the wheel, it's just the entire keypad. That's bad. It might repair itself with time. Damn it, now I have to pick the sizing manually and use my mouse to scroll. Wait, I unplug it, let it like... That's bizarre. Let it rest. Not quite, like let it turn off, but I've unplugged it and it's not turning off. Fuck, man. It's a Decepticon, yeah. Literally. And I can't... There we go. And yeah, now it works. Have you tried plug it in and plug it out? Weird, usually works for me. Now a meme with like those stonks memes and like IT specialist. But yeah, the artwork looks good, team. It's really looking good. You know, like usually I don't want to really give any advices whenever I see that someone is doing good, you know, going in a good way. Advices should be given when someone is going the wrong way while learning. Like for example, someone is repeating the same thing, like always the hands are messed up, or you know, arms are too long or something like that. It's then when you want to give, you know, advices, because otherwise, you know, you are going to mix inside someone's head. Yeah, that's it. I'm leaving it on that level. So we finished Rosa, and that means we have only 2 characters left. Tomorrow we are going to make sketching session, where I'm planning on sketching 2 characters, an angel and a demon, to her team. That means we are going to most likely in the next week, unless something bad happens, we will finish the entire thing. Yeah. There's a plethora of mistakes I made, but a easy one is the one I just pointed out in Discord. I wouldn't say like it's a mistake. Weekend VTuber drawing. Yep. We're drawing VTubers on weekend. But anyways, fine. Can you use Kakiel and S-chan as reference? You don't have to, by the way. As reference? What do you mean by reference? Oh, like reference the drawing? I mean, it looks like you're starting to develop an art style. You know, you're pointing out things. Remember, some things the faces are looking properly. Hairs are looking properly. The clothing design is looking there's like a frill missing on one arm, but I think you've pointed that out. Yeah, that's that. Like the thing is that literally you sometimes need to let yourself make something you call a mistake. Here's the thing. Artifacts, it's all about finding a art style you're comfortable with. Kinda, yeah. So basically, here's the thing. I feel like you're really trying to apply realistic logic to anime artwork. But Vtuber to draw. It's okay. It's okay. You can just wing it. Once you're comfortable, you just polish up on it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So the thing is that you don't necessarily want to just allow I noticed that too. Yeah. So basically, you are pointing out things that are typical for anime art style. So I think you are really trying to apply realistic logic for anime drawing. At times, like anime stylization, there's a difference between them. You either do realistically or you're stylizing your drawing. Because that's exactly how it works, right? So sure, you can stylize realism, but I want to improve my line art. I think I should improve shading first. I mean, it's very difficult to because here's the thing. I need to see a picture. So the thing is that when you're drawing anime, you are stylizing a lot and you are drawing with a mouse. Here's the thing. In Discord Davis, can I show in Discord Davis? Sure. So yeah, the thing is that whenever you are drawing with a mouse, you want to get into tricks, because when you are going to draw probably the way how I think you are drawing, which is just moving your mouse around and just drawing when holding the button, it's impossible to make perfect line art like this because you don't have the hand stability. Mouse is not as accurate as the pen is. You want to use line tools, and then you want to erase on it, right? So you are erasing on the thing to create this you know, line weight, right? Not to make it flat. So that's literally the only thing that I can tell you. I think for me it's crossing as an excuse instead of stylization, because the hoodie and pants have a visible difference in thickness. It is my responsibility to change it, but that's just my thing. No, wrong. That's actually something that I can like tell right away. It's wrong. It's anime. Anime, it's stylized. It's stylization. Sure, you can try to portray the thickness of the clothing, for example, making it more rigid, but it's stylized. That means you are bending the rules of realistic artwork to make it easier. You are styling it, right? That means you are detracting from the origin, from the realistic, portrayal of it. So basically, going for it, you want to try to make more or less an illusion of realism, but you want to bend those rules to your will. That's what it means to start stylization, because you understand the realistic rules, you know how to comprehend them, you know how to make them. You want to take it and bend it to your will. That's what it means to stylize. This is what stylization is in art, bending the realistic rules to your will. That's why noses are made different way, because you know how the nose is supposed to look like, and you know where to place it, and you know how you can stylize it by making it appear more simple. Why are we sacrificing detail for stylization? Stylization means consistently drawing in the same way, which isn't my style. Sorry if I didn't mean it specifically, but what I mean was, my style does realistic clothes while everything else is anime style. Or at least I tried. Then, how to say this? Let me show you an artist. Okay? This is what I am going to show you is a artwork of a professional artist who spent decades of learning realism and straight from the realism a little bit into anime style, receiving his own style. Basically, he does what you want to do, and more or less it's what I want to achieve too, right? So basically, look, that's as far as you want to go for realistic clothing when you are stylizing, because otherwise it's going to look mismatched. You want to know where the border is between the things. Yeah, I don't know how to do that all. It's something I don't know how to do it digitally. So basically you want to just take the textures. Like for example, you are taking the like close up on the jeans. Last was here, especially the dress design. Thanks, Andromeda. Thank you. This is the artwork. This is my artwork. I was showing the artwork of Huion Tuna. This is like the most recent one. The current melon drawing? No. Yeah, nice jeans, yeah. So the melon drawing is Huion Tuna's artwork. I recommend studying this artist. He merges realism with anime really well. See, Tuna does the sausage fingers too sometimes. Yeah, he does. The thing is that it's literally about like a style. He merges realism with anime and he succeeds at it. As far as I've learned, he actually spent about 7 years mastering his own art style. And I'm studying his art style now because that's exactly what I want to do. Because I've spent my entire life on learning realism and I now want to have an anime art style. But I hate the typical anime. That's why I want to go into that thing. Yeah, look at those shadows and textures. They make it 3D. Yeah, but they are not realistic. They make it look 3D, but they are not realistic. They are very strong illusion of realism in anime style. That's as far as you want to go with stylizing the clothing in anime style, because you either go A or B. Yo, Hitori, how do I make the outlines colored without redoing the liner? So, Hitori, actually, I have to say, you have really nice art style. You've really improved on it. I still remember when your art style was still in the making, and I can tell you, you've made a huge difference. Yeah, you've made a huge difference. One tip I could say, draw a circle, fill it with one color, and then start shading it out. Yeah. For the line art, layers. For example, here's the thing. I'm making a line, right? Here's the thing. I'm making a line like this, and I'm making a new layer, and I'm going with a color, and I'm starting to... Wait. Fuck. Yeah, I'm making a clipping mask to it. It clip to layer below for me, the button, and it's going to mask everything above. And you can literally even go in and shade the entire artwork. As Davis mentioned, layers, yeah. So I can literally just go on top of my entire artwork and I'm not crossing the lines. So it's literally how you want to go about it. You don't have to redo your line work. And you can just slowly go above it, look. And I can just erase the color, like that. This is how you make the colored liner, generally. Also, you can use like a polyline tool or lasso tool and mark the area. That way you are going to have like a, you know, comprehension what is going to be affected by the color. Wait, what? I do quick sketches. Wait, what? Yeah, so you're teach me how to do that on Krita. Okay, sure. Wait. Krita layers. Krita. Krita. Do I have Krita? I'm not sure if I have Krita. Clip to layer below. Or after the stream. If I had 8+ hours, I can do a masterpiece, but working full-time job, I got no time. To be fair, here's how I've managed. Like, you can split your day into 8 hours, sleep 8 hours, work 8 hours, chill for 8 hours. And I'm just spending my 8 hours from chilling on drawing. Although I'm cutting my sleep recently to 6 hours only. So, to create a clip to layer below effect in Krita, known as alpha inheritance, place both the base layer and the layer you want to clip into a group, then activate the inherit alpha symbol on the layer you want to clip, usually by clicking the small alpha icon in the layer docker. This confines the pixels of the active layer to the transparent areas of the layers directly below it within the same group. Oh, and there's actually a video about it. Wait, let me send it because I recon this guy actually had some good thing. Let me send it to you. Here. That's going to be the same effect in Krita. That should work. So yeah, I started off on Fire Alpaca. Yeah, like everyone starts somewhere. I've really quickly got Clip Studio Paint. Alright, thanks. So I really quickly got the Clip Studio Paint because I've received Clip Studio Paint like a year or something like that in my in Tools as a pack. After that, it was 2 years, a year, 2 years, something like that. After that, I've bought Clip Studio Paint. like first version 1.0. Then I've bought the upgrade to 2.0. I've skipped 3.0. I've upgraded my Clip Studio Paint now to 4.0 because there's a cool feature. Wait, let me see if I can actually show it. Puppet drop. There you go. There you go. And now look at that. I can take the hand, rotate it. I can click on here and here, and I can literally just change most of the thing randomly like this. There's too much pull on it, and things are not quite often looking good. But if you really spend time, Krita has similar tool. Yeah, Krita has similar tool too. I've upgraded Clip Studio Paint because here's the thing: when you're learning a software, it's good to stay with it. Relearn when you're changing your software, you have to relearn it because everything works differently. That's why I'm using Clip Studio Paint. I'm kind of stuck with it because I've learned it so much, but I like it. I genuinely like it. The way how you can make animations, I can make animations like change frame rate, just genuinely animate like normally and still use things in a way how they're supposed to be used. So yeah, it is really good software for me. It has a lot of stuff. But yeah, I think we are going to wrap up. We finished Rosa. Tomorrow we are going to work on the two sketches, two guys, Angel and Devil, and to complete the, to complete my artistic universe for high fantasy. And we're going to start making illustrations. I'm hyped. So, thanks Zaga, thanks Muto for being active in the chat on Twitch, thanks T, Hitori, Andromeda, Hech, Mark Animations, Tugamachi, sorry, and Rylan for being active in the chat on YouTube. As always, folks, stay creative. I hope to see you all in next. Take care and bye bye.